Okay, it's all you.
Okay, Caius is coming down to dinner.
Mommy, did you push record?
He pushed record.
Okay, this is Alva and that is Caius. It's true. And this is Move Meditation Make a Caius.
All right, you guys got it. Move, meditate, and make a difference. And make a Caius. Make a Caius. Who will be doing Legos, and he'll show you his Lego creation after class. Welcome, everybody. It is sunny here and gorgeous and exciting to have the sun out and to know it's warming up. So we're going to start. Oh, let me set my timer. We're going to start moving. Today, you're going to need to go find your, just an easy jog, your piece of paper that you've been, it's this most important piece of paper that you've had out for multiple weeks. That if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. We're going to do our time test today. So this is your first time with a time test. You're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. If you've done this before, you should go hunt down your piece of paper because Sandra's been storing hers on the kitchen cupboard, which is very smart. So don't worry, it's not graded. You're only comparing yourself to yourself. It's just a way for you to track that you're actually making progress, that you're making changes as we go so that your legs come wider. And the other thing that occurred to me in the conversation before class was that we've been waiting to make another order of t-shirts because everything was closed. But I bet our t-shirt people are open. They live in South Minneapolis. They're a small t-shirt company. And so send me or Jesse a note if you'd like a shirt. They're 20 bucks. They look like the one that I've been wearing that says Happy Human. I think Laurel might be wearing one today. And I'll make an order. Tell me what size you want and we'll give them some business. So let's do swinging your arms. Just easy swinging. We'll not do the series, just moving your arms. And then go side to side. You can keep your elbows bent, moving your spine, twisting your spine. Now get your arms floppy. Now let's do arm circles. Arms go up and around. And then circle them the other way, big. Good, now let's circle our heads. One way, nice and easy. And then you're gonna circle the other direction. Now you're going to circle your shoulders. They come up, they go back and down. Again, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then reverse, going the other direction. Now you're going to have your hands to your shoulders and circle. And then circle the other way. Now let's go to your hips. Circling your hips around. 2, 3, 4. Now circle the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together, hands on your knees, circle one way. And then circle the other way. Now feet, and you're going to go from one side of your foot to the other side of your foot. So just moving across your foot. Feeling how that feels. Two more times. One more time. Good. You're going to come to standing. You can hold on to something if you want to give yourself a balance. You're going to lift your outside hip. So the hip, this would be your left hip, and lower it. So you're lifting and lowering. You're actually working your right hip. So you're lifting your hip. You're staying really parallel, or like in one side. So I'm not going forward and backwards. I'm just going side to side. And it can be small. Maybe it doesn't look like as much. I'm kind of exaggerating so that you can see. We'll do 5 more. 4. My pelvis is going up. This works well, this line here, because you can see the line go up and down, up. Now you're going to switch to the other side. So now your weight's on your left foot. Here's your line. Line goes up and down. 2. What you're doing is you're changing the relationship of your pelvis with your standing leg, your left leg. And by you're doing that by working these muscles along the side of your hips. Do a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Swinging your left leg. So swinging it from the joint, relaxing it, get it feeling loose like a loose tooth. Wiggle it a little bit. You can hold on to a counter if you want to. Switch to the other side. So you can hold on to something if you want to help with your balance. You're wiggling your foot, wiggling your leg, loosening your hip joint. Come back to center. We're doing extra leg warm-ups because I know my Auntie Gay's legs are sore. I don't know if anybody else's are. So leg comes up, rotate, and down. Now, other leg comes up to the side, rotate, and down. So we're going to go around in a circle. So what's happening is your leg comes up straight, side, down. So now you're in a nice ballet position. Then your leg comes up, rotate, down. You're going to just keep going around the circle. It comes up center, rotate, down. Now this leg comes up to the side, rotate, center, and down. Left leg up, center, side, down. Right leg up, side, center, down. Couple more and you'll be all the way around. Okay, now you're going to go the other way. So start with your right leg up center, rotate side, down. Right leg up center, side, down. Left leg up side, center. You may find that one direction is a little bit floppier than the other one. Center, side. Now left leg comes up side, center. One more to get you to the back to B. And left leg up, side, center, down. Okay, now you can just turn your legs in and out a couple times. Like we're in a Buster Keaton. You could even add, if you could do those like this, then, right? You could do that.
That's pretty good.
All right, so next we're going to do a few squats, and just as our warm-up, so hands at your shoulders, elbows going straight forward, parallel to the floor, drop down into a squat and come up. Drop down into a squat and come up. We'll do a few more. Lower down and up. Just find what range of motion feels right for you today. Few more. One more. Good. All right, so we're going to do a time test now. So everybody find your piece of paper and your pencil. I'm going to get my clock. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do squats. We're going to do 30 seconds of squats. You're going to have your arms here. You're going to go down and up as fast as you possibly can. You're going as deep as whatever your appropriate level is. So they might be small. That's okay. What's most important is that you get into full hip flexion at the top. So don't do them down here. You're going to get all the way up to the top each time, which means your butt works, which makes me happy. Okay, we're starting in 5, 4. Count your own numbers. I'll tell you when to stop. Go fast as you can. As many squats as you can get in 30 seconds. Keep going. You're being super power fast. You've got halfway to go. And Jesse's gonna rock everybody in the last 15 seconds. He just started, so he's got a lot of numbers to complete in that 15 seconds. 5. And stop. Write down your number. And take a breath. Next one we're going to do is push-ups. So you're going to set up for the height that you've been doing push-ups this week. So if that's on your counter or the back of your couch or the floor, you might be doing the floor with your feet up. If you know that you can do a solid 30 or more push-ups in 30 seconds, then I'd like you to be doing this with your feet up on something. If you can still do a solid 30 seconds, then you should be doing one-arm push-ups, and you can do them on the back of a chair, the back of your couch, or something like that. So everybody ready? You're going to do push-ups. We're going to start in, oh, breathe. We're going to start in 10 seconds. So prepare yourself. You've got 5 more seconds before we start. 3, 2, 1, go. Counting as many push-ups as you can. Get yourself all the way up into fully straight at the top. Counting for yourself. You're doing good. You're halfway. Keep going. Keep going. Got 5 seconds to go. And stop. Okay, write down your push-ups. Congratulations on doing your push-ups and on doing them harder than you have done in the past. Once you get that written down, we're going to do the balancing one. So you're going to come to standing on your left leg. Now, it's okay to do this with something to touch, like chair, couch, wall, stand in a doorway. If you don't need to touch, that's fine. So in a few seconds, I'm going to tell you to stand on one leg. You're going to stand on one leg. I challenge you to also add in closing your eyes. So get ready, get set, go. Holding this position. You need to have your eyes open, that's okay. Pick something to look at in front of you, and that'll help you balance. That's feeling easy, close your eyes and see what happens. You're halfway there. Try to really anchor yourself into your foot. You can touch down if you need to, and then come back up, but you're trying to hold it for the whole time. And you've only got 5 seconds to go. And stop. Okay, write down your notes for that, whatever, if it's, I did it the whole time, or I did it 10 seconds with my eyes closed, or whatever it was. And then in 3, 2, 1, other foot, and go. Balancing on the other foot. Finding that really nice balance. Staring at something in front of you or closing your eyes just changes what system you're using to balance. Closing your eyes makes it harder because you no longer have your visual system. Getting close, 5 seconds to go. And stop. Write down your notes for that one. Okay, Now we're going to do some things completely different. We're not even going to repeat them today. You get to do something completely different. So you're going to come down to this position where your toes are tucked and you're on the floor, knees down. And if this is an uncomfortable position for you, is Grandma in class today?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
So we're gonna go from this position to here. And so this is about our toes stretching. So we're finding a toe stretch here. This is a significant stretch here. And then hands come down, butt goes up, and you're stretching your calves and your hamstrings. Don't worry about your back. We're not doing a downward facing dog. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can just do the top half of the exercise, right? So you can have your hands on a chair and you can just press your legs up and then bend your legs. So you don't have to come all the way down. You can just do the hamstring stretch part of the exercise. So everybody in position, finding the stretch. You can be just hanging out in this stretch too, because this can be a pretty intense stretch. Hands go down, butt goes up. Finding that calf and hamstring stretch, coming back down. Find your toe stretch, breathing here. Hands go down, butt goes up. Coming back down. We'll do 2 more. Find your toe stretch. Waking up your feet. Hands go down. Butt goes up. You can switch your weight from one foot a little bit more, then onto the other foot a little bit more. Come on back down. Last one, find your toe stretch. This might have been one more than I said. Extra credit. And then hands come down, butt goes up. Find that stretch. You can even bend one knee and then bend the other knee to get just a little bit of a extra stretch through your calf. And then we'll come down onto the floor. So you're going to sit in our figure 4 stretch. We're going to work on this tightness here. So everybody come on into this position. You're just going to rock in this position. And you're thinking about this joint here, and you're trying to let it relax. And you can adjust your foot a little bit to see if that helps. When your foot's further out, you're going to feel like you have less range of motion. When your foot's in closer, you're going to get a little bit more range of motion. I'm going to have you bring your hands onto either side of your front knee. So that would be your right knee if you're mirroring me. And then you're going to lengthen your back leg behind you just a bit so it's not in quite so close. And you're going to lift it up off the floor. Trying not to bring your torso forward. And then you're really going to feel this space through here working. Lifting. Lifting. If this is easy, the next version is lift, straighten, lift, and that one's not easy. So you can do either version. You can lift, you can add a straightening, trying not to move your torso. Let's do one more time. Good. Switch to the other side. Actually, let's do this rock. Switch sides a couple times. So you're just trying what that feels like to go from one hip over to the other hip and then over to the other hip. If you're rolling your eyes and you're thinking, well, that just doesn't work, it's okay. Just stay on one side. So ending up on the side that you haven't hung out on yet. So if you're mirroring me, this is your left foot forward, left leg forward. And you're just going to do a little bit of movement into that hip. Then you're going to bring your hands forward so they're on either side of your, and I'll rotate a little bit, either side of your front knee. And then you're going to lift, this side's entirely different for me. You're going to lift your back leg. And when it it doesn't work, it sort of feels like it's impossible, right? You're like, yeah, no, I can't possibly lift my leg. Are you joking? I go through a moment of that on this side. It's like, what am I thinking? So just try. Maybe you close your eyes and you imagine that you're doing it. Squeeze your leg as if you're doing it, even if it doesn't actually lift. And then if you can try adding in the leg straighten, but you're trying not to tip forward. And I do tip forward on this side. Try 2 more times. Leg up. You can straighten it if you can. It's okay if you can't. 1 more time, leg up. And come back down. Okay, we're gonna try coming to the middle for just 1 breath here. Feet together. This is the butterfly position, right? Goes with, I have butterfly leggings on today. Butterfly and succulent, just odd combination, I have to say, but I like leggings. You're gonna breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Letting your legs relax. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Good work. Time to meditate.
Okay, everybody. Good work. I was watching you. Couldn't see everybody because most of you were under the screen for the lower part, but you were looking good from what I saw. Let's find a nice, stable position. Today, I want to talk a minute about what meditation is for. And I think simply put, meditation's for happiness. And so there's a lot of reasons to meditate, but I think that's about the best reason. So we're going to work on that today. So everyone close your eyes, bring your attention to your breath. Smooth inhales and exhales. Now imagine in your torso there's a lightness. Maybe for me it's a yellow color, but for you it might be something different. It's just a little bit of joy, and that joy has an upward rising to it. It makes its way up through your chest, up into your neck, and as it gets up into your head and face, you're just going to give the very first hint of a smile. It's not a great big smile, it's just your sides of your mouth start to turn upward into a smile. And if that feels awkward, just imagine that you're about to smile. That's probably the best way to do it. You're like a great big Buddhist statue. I don't know if you've seen these, but they have just the beginning of a smile. Or the Mona Lisa. And bring that smile into all of your face. So your face relaxes, your eyebrows relax. Bring that hint of a smile into your eyes. Smiling is as much with the eyes as with the mouth. and have that hint of a smile in your mouth, in your eyes, in your relaxed face muscles, in this feeling of brightness in your torso. Just allow that to grow ever so slightly throughout the meditation. I'm going to let you experience that and have it blossom for yourself on your own, very slowly, almost imperceptibly, the uprising, the increase of the smile, the relaxation of the face on your own. Another 30 seconds on your own. It's the kind of smile that you have if you might have a little secret. Something that you know that can make the other person happy, but they don't know it yet. All right, open your eyes. Thanks for joining us today. Good meditation and a good movement session. It's now time for Make a Difference.
Here we go.
Here we come. Here they come. Oh, we've got the whole crew today. Oh my, oh my.
Mario!
You gonna sit there? All right. Today's Make a Difference is make a meal, one of your meals today. You probably have a couple left. An event. So it doesn't matter if you're just serving peanut butter and jelly and you've got, that's it. That's what you're having. Set out a cloth napkin or a tablecloth and set the table and sit at the table. Maybe have some nice music playing. Like make an event out of one of your meals today and make it something special.
Or be outside.
That we did yesterday to Mommy and Daddy.
Oh, yeah, let's tell them about it.
We'll
over
tell
when we
them.
talk
We'll
over
tell
there, okay?
All
Because then
right.
it's more chatty.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
coming.
I will make a difference too. Bye.
Caius, is that a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bike helmet?